my people? Welcome back for another episode of the Wray Show. I'm your host, Wray. Today I have another special guest for you. And again, it's an inspiring friend of mine. I would like for him to introduce himself, though.
What's up, y'all? My name's Taylor Fowler. I go by T. Fowler. House of Brushes president is my current position and the current title I'm rocking right now.
Hey, it's nice to have you, Taylor. So what has this Corona time, Black Lives Matter, quarantine time been like for you past few months?
Two different things. Amazing, as far as business-wise, amazing. You know, like I said, everybody's on their phone, checking out. E-commerce is booming. Internet business is booming. And but as far as personal life, just wow, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, business is closed. Kids not in school. Just everything that I'm a big conspiracy theorist. Everything that I would be used to say that was gonna happen happened, but I didn't think it would be such simple situation to make it happen. But it's been crazy fun, man. Like, just like it feel like a dream. I tell you that. That's the best way I can explain it. Feel like a dream.
So, and I can say, and I can remember going back, maybe 10 years. Like, you've always been on that quote unquote conspiracy stuff, pointing out stuff. Like, even I remember going to work one time and I'm looking up and I think they were called chemtrails or something. And I'm looking up and now I'm like paying attention, like, and they are everywhere. Like, he might be onto something. So I can definitely say you true to it with the conspiracy stuff. So what do you think of just everything that's going on right now? Like, I feel like we were hit with COVID first, and then now we got a bunch of people getting killed of color. And it's like a lot of people are looking for some type of guidance, some type of direction. Like, how do you feel in these situations?
Well, right now I just feel like the media is evil. Social media, the guys that run social media, the people that own the companies like Ted Turner, who owns CNN, multi-billionaire, owns so much land in the United States. People are evil, you know. These celebrities, they're evil. You know, everybody, you know, we're put it this way, we're customers, man. If nobody's watching the news, then they're not making their money. You get what I'm saying? So it's people that own these companies that have agendas. They have family ties, and they have interest on keeping us scared, keeping us messed up, keeping us confused. So we're their customers. You know, they're going to put whatever on TV to keep control, to keep us at a vulnerable state. So just like with the COVID and the protests, no disrespect to anybody who's passed the COVID, or no disrespect to anybody who's experiencing racism or experienced job loss, but it's definitely it's just controlled chaos to keep us moving towards places and low level vibration places on life. That's the best way I can explain it. It's evil entities that's controlling us and putting out false narratives, fake videos to make us react a certain way, to make us argue on social media, to make us turn against each other. You know, they got blacks against whites, whites against blacks, us against police. But then when you put down your phone, you going outside and laughing with your white neighbor, and the cop pull up, who's your homeboy from high school. So now you're confused. You get what I'm saying? It's like, so now what is really going on? So it's two different things happening. You got what's happening in the media, and then you got what's happening in real life. You know, most people not operating on what's going on in their real life. If most people operate what's going on in their real life, they'll be all right. You know, when you get caught up on what's going on in the media and what's going on the news, you know, like as my mom got older, she got the news playing. When I go to her house, she got CNN on. You feel what I'm saying? So she's like, oh, don't bring that COVID over here. It's like, oh, you don't want to see your son? You feel me? And it's not like, not no disrespect to her, nothing like that, but it's just kind of like, you see the news, they got a ticker, got some news at the bottom. They got the main headline they're talking about, then they got some on the side with some more news. It's like, how much information are you taking in? When are you going to take in your own information? You know what I'm saying? So they definitely got us. Facebook needs us. Facebook needs us to be scrolling. You know, I pay for ads to be on Facebook. I pay for y'all. I pay for people's attention. You know, I make money for keeping people online. You feel what I'm saying? That's part of this interview right here. You know what I'm saying? You hopefully people watch this and we keep people online. That's what they do. They want to keep us online away from our lives. So they're gonna put whatever it is to control, to get them to the next part, to get us controlled. So yeah, bro, it's been a crazy time. So, but for me personally, I take advantage of it. I know what's going on. I know where people's faces at. I know where people's attention is at. Mm-hmm. So I'm doing my best to try to capitalize it, to prepare, at least prepare the ones around me for what I feel is going to happen next. Mm-hmm. You know, what's they going to say, second wave? I don't know. They were talking about a second wave of COVID before. They were talking about a second wave of COVID before the first wave even hit America. You feel what I'm saying? So we knew the second wave was coming. We knew a second wave was supposed to be here now, but now they're saying it's going to be in August and September. You know, they're pushing things back. The second wave comes convenient at the media's time. You get what I'm saying? It's like, is there a second wave? Why is there never a second wave of the flu or anything like that? So it's kind of like they're going to keep trying to break us down financially. They're going to keep breaking us down mentally until we're begging for their vaccines, until we're begging for poisonous food, you know? Until we're begging for their help, the people who control us. And that's how they maintain control. Even these celebrities, we want all these celebrities to step up and use their voice and use their power, but why would they? When they're rich in this society, why would they to change? Like, I'm making paper. I'm not about to empower y'all boys. I might not be on top. You think T.I. really you think we're going to look at T.I. as a leader on the other side? After he done sold his liquor and machine guns all on the back end. Mm-hmm. Now all of a sudden you want to try to sell us. Come on, man. He's not really trying to change nothing. So what's about to happen? They're about to collapse us. They're going to keep collapsing us. I was just in Orlando. Everything's closed in Orlando. Orlando is moving fast in Jacksonville. They're not going to close Jacksonville because Trump needs us for August. So they don't want to make it look like we got the COVID here until after they're able to do their little about to do downtown. You get what I'm saying? So, but other than that, bro, Orlando shut down, bro, and that's scary seeing places like that, bro. It's not Iraq. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of us aren't prepared. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us aren't prepared. A lot of us aren't prepared to have food. A lot of us don't have the things for a major lockdown. People were tripping when the cell phone companies went off the other day when they tested to see how people was going to react. Then they update everybody's phone with the COVID trackers, you know? It's like, they have so much control over our lives, it's not even funny. So what I feel about this Black Lives Matter and protest, I don't want to keep rambling, but I feel like it shows how much control they have over us, and hopefully people realize that, and we try to pull back as much as we can before they can collapse us. You know, I want to be in a position if they collapse it, I don't want to feel it, you know? But I use their money, I use their systems, I use their grocery stores. You get what I'm saying? So until we learn other ways of life, and other platforms to use, we pretty much screwed, man. It's gonna keep happening. It's gonna keep happening, and it's gonna keep getting worse. And you're gonna see people keep arguing, people disagreeing, and it's nasty. Cause you know the last thing they're gonna do is try to get us together. Once we get together, it's over with. Cause it's only a little bit of people we gotta overthrow.
And that's very insightful, man. And I think a lot of people feel that way as well. Me personally, with everything, I do think it's kind of funny how it went from like COVID-19, like shut everything down, like all these people are dying, and people did die. And then we have, you know, police brutality, and then the whole narrative flipped, and it was just that. And then COVID went to the back page. And it's like, from what I know, from the numbers that they're showing, the numbers are still going up. And we're not having the same urgency about it. So it's like, what's really going on?
I didn't think COVID was real. I didn't think it was real. I thought they were just telling people they had the COVID and stuff. It's still part of me that my soul resonates with the earth. It's still part of me feel like they're doing that, but it did hit close to home because my sister's her sister, her fiance, her husband. I mean, he was diagnosed with the COVID. So, and he ain't the type to really want to. He wasn't feeling good. He was having the symptoms, and they said he had it. So I was like, ooh, might be more. You know what I'm saying? Hit a little closer to home than what I had really. Even though I heard some people who had friends and family that said passed, it still was just my personal thing. But I didn't mean to cut you off. Yeah. But yeah, I do feel like it's still odd how, like you said, they tell you you can go protest, or I was at the amusement park and they were only letting 150 people in the kids area at one time, you know, but it's like, if one person had the COVID, it doesn't matter how many people, you get what I'm saying? It was just kind of like, it was just weird that we were 6 feet apart in line, but then when we can go inside the kids area, we all on top of each other, but they only let 150 people in at a time. 5 people leave, 5 people come in, but it's like, y'all just trying to make us feel safe. Are these real protocols? The kids don't got to wear masks, but the adults got to wear masks. You know, it's kind of like, it's weird. It's changing the world, definitely, as we know it, bro. It's definitely changing the world as we know, and I don't like it.
On a lighter note, I want to get into where we first met at. Take us back, late 90s, early 2000s, Twin Lakes Academy Elementary. I don't think we had a class together until, what was that, 5th grade with Miss Blackshear?
Yeah, man, that's crazy. I felt like I knew you before then, probably maybe just seeing you, but I guess our relationship, you sure we weren't friends in 4th grade, bro?
We were friends before that, but we didn't have class together until 5th.
All right.
Because what year did you come to Twin Lakes?
I got there in 2nd grade. I feel like I was cool with you before Cardell.
Yeah.
You ain't have Miss Lorenzo on 4th?
We were just, because we all knew each other. Because Cardell came in 5th.
Right, he came to 5th.
Yeah.
I guess Twin Lakes was different. I guess we still had some type of, I don't know how. I just feel like we was already cool in class. I feel like we brought Cardell in. Like, Miss Blackshear already knew us and stuff like that. And Cardell was the new kid to the school.
Yeah.
She already knew. Because remember, you stayed with Javon too, right?
Huh?
You don't remember, you didn't hang with Javon?
Yeah, Javon Simmons.
Yeah, go out of trapping now. You know that nigga.
I remember he had a silver chain with the gold pendant on it.
You know his dad had them things.
Yeah. I wonder what he up to now.
That's funny when you think back about it, bro. We had a real raw group of kids, bro, at an integrated school, man. Raw group of kids at an integrated school, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah, those were really good days.
We'll say 5th grade. I say 5th, but yeah, 5th grade is definitely where I can remember. I have clear knowledge of. So definitely, yeah. I definitely say 5th grade was definitely, we was really close then.
Yeah, shout out to Miss Blackshear. She's married now, so she's Miss Paul.
I still like, bro, a black woman, bro. I was so if bro, Miss Blackshear not saved my life, but literally like hit me on the right track, bro. I've been locked up with some like dumb, not even like because I'm a thug, just literally just on some not knowing no better. You feel what I'm saying? If I didn't have somebody like Miss Blackshear just to be on my every day, because most, like said, Miss Lorenzo had me rolled up every day. I was always getting in trouble up until I had Miss Blackshear. You know, and then Miss Blackshear, she would never get me in trouble. She would handle her down. Her down. So,
well, that's what it's about. Like, these teachers having the ability to relate with certain students and knowing how to work with them instead of, I'm gonna just write you up and get you out of this class. Like,
that's why, bro. That's why when you were trying to be in the classroom, my eyes lit up. It was like, yeah, bro, you need to be in the classroom, bro, because I don't even want some of my kids to school until that change.
Yeah, man. So shout out to her. Those were some great days. And then we also went from there, and then we went to Twin Lakes Middle. I think we had what teacher?
Let's not stop. We ain't gonna go from that though. Here's what I was salty about. Y'all niggas got to do Hoop It Up. The one year I got to do Hoop It Up, that bitch got canceled. And I was finna ball. Y'all niggas gonna be like, that Taylor Dog. That Taylor Dog.
Bro, I remember that. I remember she got all us together, and then you were like,
was it your mom who took us to the mall at the last second to get our stuff or something? I think it might have been your mom.
I don't even remember the story, but I think that sounds right.
We had to run the Foot Locker. She tried to get us some jerseys. I think she did end up buying everything that we needed. Like, it was canceled.
You remember we got I think they took us to the Walmart or something and got us our.
Get Walmart, right? The little baby blue joints. I was about to go. I've been go dumb, nigga. Yeah. So yeah, we started back in 5th grade hoop dream. Then you said, well, we went over to 6th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But going back to Hoop It Up, I remember when Ms. Blackshear was getting us together, it was me, Cardell, Darius, who was in a whole different class, and
That nigga was raw.
Jahan. And I remember you were like, so you ain't gonna ask me to go on the team, and you gonna get.
Speaking of Jahan, you know, he's probably on like 40 hotels now. We gotta find that nigga up after we get off
the last time I remember, he was like in, I think, Atlanta. He was going to Georgia Tech.
Oh yeah, he definitely got hotels. Hotels and opium. Way up.
Yeah, man. Shout out to all of them, Cardell, Jahan.
Yeah, definitely. But Jahan definitely wasn't a hooper. But I felt where she was going with that. I was in trouble. I was getting in trouble and shit. Jahan, his dad probably threw a little front money on some shit on top of that.
You know, Jahan played in high school though. I played against Matt Paxton.
He was like one of them. That nigga played like he was 40. He always played like an old YMCA ass hooper.
Yeah, I got old school game. Yeah, what else?
Yeah, he was tight. He wasn't me. Who on Jahan, bro? I run circles around Jahan to this day.
I know. I remember you were so salty, like you was mad at Miss Blackshear. Like, why you ain't choose me? I'm in your class.
That could have been some old hardball G-Baby. I could have been out there serving chickens after that shit. You know what I'm saying? She could have. I could have been out there. I could have been in the streets after that. I could have dropped down on that one, bro. She supposed to pick me, but
yeah.
Miss Black, she made up for it after that.
Mm-hmm.
I figured out that.
Most definitely. So went from there. Then 6th through 8th, still friends through that. You know, playing on football.
Hooping again, bro.
Basketball team. 8th grade we had.
We had classes together.
Yeah, 8th grade we did with Mr. Schrader. What was the white guy name?
It didn't matter in middle school because we still had the same lunch. We always sat together at lunch. We always had the same area time, PEs and shit. So we always just linked up just through middle school regardless. So we was always close. We always kept it close in there. You had the same hallway in 6th grade with us?
No, remember I was upstairs. I think I was downstairs.
Yeah, we was down. So you didn't have me corner now. Yeah, okay.
But yeah, man. So
and
those were good times, man. So I want to, move on to some more, adult things. Like you have a family now. You're a father of 3 kids. So what is that like?
Man, it's the best in the world, bro. Like kids, man. For me, bro, like I'm such a dad, bro. I be buying the dad outfits on purpose. I be buying the sandals. I got the monarchs in the closet just cause, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe I don't know if it's them from me not having a dad or not, but I'm just a dad's dad, bro. You know what I'm saying? I got but I love it, bro. I love it. I was supposed to have number 4 on the way. I'm supposed to be sitting here holding a little baby, but couple weeks, almost 2 weeks ago, my girl, you see, I got all the baby ready, bro. Got the baby, she ready to go, and she wasn't feeling well, and she went to the doctor. She called me like, "Yo, the baby gone." She hysterical, like hurt. You feel what I'm saying? Like I said, we business good, bro. You still hear me?
Yeah.
I making sure my sound didn't cut off because I had a text, but business good, money good. She got eyelash. She does eyelashes. So her business good. She works as a paralegal, so she double killing it. I'm double killing it over here. We buying everything, making fun of people's babies and like that, and this kid number 2 for her. You feel what I'm saying? So we ain't paying no attention. We just feeling like it's planned. Like this is finally everything we got planned. The first 2 kids wasn't ready. We barely knew each other. The first one, the second one, we broke. Barely had somewhere to stay. So this one we finally up. We're everywhere we want to be in life. We got Nike, plan that everybody talk about. The position that most people never get in either. By the way, by the grace of God, we got to that position. You get what I'm saying? So everybody say, I'm going to wait. So we waited. We got to that point. Kid coming. We ready. Get boom. Baby come out. They said, oh, baby don't got a heartbeat. Hurt.
Wow.
Hurt. Like, damn, don't matter how much you think you can plan for a kid, no matter how much you try to, I'm going to do it when this happened. Nah, man. If it happened, it happened. You can't plan for it. Everything was perfect. Everything was perfect, bro. the anger that comes with having everything perfect in life and feeling like you got control of everything and then your baby don't come out, the anger that come with that, like, nigga, what I do? Nigga, I got, you feel what I'm saying? Like, the questioning of God was almost like I had to humble myself, bro. And this is still happening as it's like, this wasn't just last week and a half ago, you know what I'm saying? So that, but like I said, just everything I learned from it, just even, you can't ever be ready. You know, just something simple as that. Or just appreciating my daughters more. You feel what I'm saying? Appreciating my son, you know? And I got a son who's by another girl who doesn't live with me. And I had to just because my firstborn and him are only 3 months apart. So that was baby mama drama within itself. So just having to have custody of my son early on and having to go through court, it was already a stressful situation being a dad, but I do anything for my kids. But me and his mom got into it, so I haven't been seeing him. And so now I'm waiting for my son, but also stressing about my other son who lives 2 hours away, who I have custody of. But like I said, it's just kind of like the paperwork, whatever. So I had to file contempt, you know what I'm saying? So that's stressful. That's very stressful. So I'm still like, oh, I got my baby as an outlet. Protests going on, COVID going on. I don't care. As soon as my baby get here, I'm shut down. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't got to worry about the world. I got my new son here. I'm finna try to get my other son and just enjoy my family. So my son not coming, and then me not having my other son was just killing me, bro. So I got to see my son this past Father's Day, and I got this court case coming up and everything. So we working it out. But having a family is amazing. It's beautiful. And for guys out there, I just try to house. If you can keep it in the house, keep it in the house, bro. There's outside kids, bro. Oh, it's the worst situation ever. You don't want to put no girl through that shit. You don't want to put yourself through that shit, man. But other than that, having a family is amazing, bro. I am a family man, bro. I am the family man to the T. I think I got the family checklist crossed off besides getting rich.
I want to say I'm proud of you, man. Like all the stuff you just talked about. Like most people won't even come on here and display all that information. But you
that's real, man.
Being real with them.
I think it's important because it's something that's so stressful for me.
Mm-hmm.
I know dudes that go through this. Almost every guy I know that goes. I mean, I would say it's like a 7 out of 10 ratio of you know. So and most dudes they handle it wrong. They cussing their baby mama out and cause anything else ain't worth it. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, the court system's not even made for us. You got to go have your P's and Q's on that too. But definitely, bro, I definitely feel like I got to speak on it because, like I said, it's men. We talking as men. You haven't been through it yet, so I want you to know it hurt. It hurt. You got a baby mama. You have a baby. I don't care if it's with Fat Susie. That's who you with then.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? If you a dad for real. You know what I'm saying? If you a dad for real, bro, it hurt not having, especially my son. You know what I'm saying? You know how we are with sports. You know what I'm saying? How we try to mold that shit. You know what I'm saying? Not being able to indoctrinate them how I want to and stuff like that. So definitely, bro, you don't want to miss the opportunity. Anybody watching, you don't want to miss the opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
If you get Fat Susie pregnant, that's who you with.
Yeah. Yep. You gotta own up to her. You should own up to that. So on to business talk, on to a brighter note. You're about a year in, you got a business going. Explain to the people
yes, sir.
What your business is.
House of Brushes, man. Yeah, 1 year, man. I do custom brushes, wave brushes, different bristle types. And that's important because before I started doing this, when you went to the hair store, it was only a little small, little bullshit. Probably the little wooden brush you got in your bathroom. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's what it was. And then so I had the idea, like I said, my girl bought me some do-rags off the internet and I wanted a brush to match it. So like I said, I just went on a crazy spree on doing whatever I had to do to figure out. Like I said, I went looking for a good brush. I went looking for the brush to match my do-rag. So I went on a spree trying to find basically brushes that matched this do-rag right here, and I couldn't find them, dog. So it was in my heart. I had to do whatever I had to do. Get these brushes out. Get these brushes out in the street. So yeah, House of Brushes. That's my business, man. Custom brushes, custom do-rags. Follow me. My fault. I had to plug myself real quick.
Got to. That's what this for, man. I want to put a spotlight on my people. So make sure y'all go out there. House of Brushes. They have brushes, all different types, custom images. If you want you and your family on there, he can do that for you. It's a really dope idea. I remember talking to some people and I'm like, I've never seen this before, and I would have never thought of it of myself. So major props to you, my man. I love what you're doing. Keep it up. I'm gonna support you just like you supported me.
I appreciate that.
And
on my fault, but yeah, like I said, I appreciate that. I wanted to, I just wanted to do something different, bro. I needed my financial freedom.
mm-hmm.
You know, when people say financial freedom, they think about riches and stuff like that. Like I said, I was driving trucks. I was making 50 something a year, and I'm like, I did the math. I'm like, I'm paying for babysitters. I'm paying for gas every day. I'm eating lunch every day at work. If I'm making $155 a day, how much of that am I really keeping after I pay the babysitter, after I drive to work, after I drive back home? I did the math. I was only really keeping like $74 a day to take care of my other household bills. So I said, it's basically cost me almost $100 just to leave my house every day, pay the babysitter, So I said, if I can just stop leaving the house if I can generate $74 from the house, then I don't have to leave the house. I can cut off whatever anxiety or stress I feel. That then allow 8 hours of my day, that financial freedom. So I said $74 a day will give me financial freedom. You feel what I'm saying? Like, okay, look, I'm a baller man. $74. Me at that point, I didn't care. I got kids. I wanted to be at the house with my kids. I'm like, my daughter got one more year before she starts school every day. I missed this whole rich and work jobs. Let me do something. So I figured, I said, if I can't make $74 a day, then I'm not no hustler. I need to be at somebody's job then. You feel what I'm saying? So I quit my job driving trucks. Like I said, I told you the story earlier. I got pulled over. I got a ticket that cost more than what I made per day. And I was in debt going to work. I was basically a slave at that point because I had a ticket that cost more than what I made. I'm just a math nigga when it comes to math money, bro. So when I would break it down to the last cent. You feel what I'm saying? So once I realized I was going to be a slave going into work for the next 2 days to pay this ticket, I'm like, oh, heck no. I'm literally working for free when I'm dropping off more than I'm making a whole year in the back of this truck. Couldn't do it no more. And like I said, I wanted to start doing the YouTube thing. I don't know if you've seen me. My sister got a YouTube channel. We do HBCUs and stuff like that.
I saw a little bit of it.
Yeah. And I wanted to do, like I said, the Duval documentary and stuff like that, which I'm still going to do. But that's what I want. I'm like, I'm going to generate $74 on this internet. I see all these people out here selling teas and tummy times, and I don't care what I got to do, but 74 cash, I can get that. So that's what made me start digging. I was at home all day. My girl going to work. She would come home from work. I would run in the bathroom real quick to act like I was doing something. You know, you can't just be sitting on the couch when you're working all day and you ain't making no money. You feel me? So I go in I'm looking like, yo, I'm like, oh, let me get a do-rag. I need a do-rag to match this. You know what I'm saying? I'm always brushing my hair. So it was definitely a perfect fit for me, man. And like I said, that's why it's working for me. I went around the city, found people that can do the images for me. I got on the internet. I learned how to source on the internet. I learned how to run ads on the internet. I learned Instagram algorithm. I'm still trying to learn this Facebook algorithm. I'm trying to learn this TikTok algorithm. So definitely business is, like I said, it's not my first business go around. I've started so many businesses. Like I said, I was in real estate right before this. You know what I'm saying? Trying to do the We Buy Houses thing. I threw parties. Like I said, I was a videographer. Just so many little different things that I consider with business that I put a lot of money into that didn't quite be profitable. Is this internet for me, bro? So definitely, I appreciate that. It's definitely been a ride for me, but I love it. I love it, bro, because I ain't letting nobody one up me. nobody's gonna one up me, you know. But I'm way bigger than the brush. I got a lot more things outside this brush too. But this is definitely working for me, and I want to take it all the way to the max before I move on, because consistency has been my biggest issue, dog.
Mm-hmm. So, House of Brushes, y'all. House of Brushes. Go get your brush. I plan to get one whenever I cut this hair off.
I like the natural going through it. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got nothing going too crazy to cut it for, man. I don't think you should cut it unless you're gonna be dedicated to keeping it groomed.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's why I used to have brushes, not brushes, but waves, and I couldn't.
Like I said, we just didn't know it was a game like that. You know what I'm saying? You just have it, brush your hair, make sure the wave little things is there, and you keep it moving. So.
But yeah, man, I appreciate you coming on here. Continue to do what you're doing.
That was for you too, bro, and just keep upgrading, bro. And like I said, we're gonna give it some time, let our businesses grow, let your platform grow, let my platform grow, and we're gonna come back and compare where we at on next time. You know what I'm saying? So just make sure you keep grinding, man.
Oh yeah,
something to talk about.
Most definitely, man. So my people, ladies and gentlemen, until next time, peace.
All right. I love you, brother.
I'm just trying to set the record straight. If this a fight, then I'm a heavyweight. Super light, I'm in the darkest place.